Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Trey Turner. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
So just about set and getting the start, Andrew Painter. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop.
The pitch.
C.J. Abrams.
That misses the zone, and we are underway.
First pitch, 6:05.
That one lifted to left. Schwarber settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Victor Robles. That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye on that spot. The 1-1. And he lays down a bunt. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
2 down, nobody on. Started after it, appeal to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. Now a fly ball to right center. Castellanos makes the play. That is the inning. Middle of the first, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one. It'll be Steven Strasburg.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
The batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Call makes the catch. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, you know, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And a foul ball. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. The 1-0.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
Next pitch is outside. And now 3-0. That's in there. Strike one.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 is on the way. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Laser base hit. Here comes Harper around third. 1 runs in. Around third. He pulls into second as a run scores. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the next. And welcome back. Top of the second. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jeimer Candelario, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2 now. Candelario tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. And now it's Luis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ruiz off of first with 2 away. There's a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Strike two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now it is JT Realmuto. Strasburg back to work. The other way. And Realmuto is out. And there's 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Strasburg, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. To third, Candelario. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Bounce to the right side. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas. Painter back to work. Ground ball right side. Harrison tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. And stepping in is the speedy C.J. Abrams. On the ground to first, Hoskins. He'll do it himself, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Robles getting the start in center, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the pitch.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
That pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Josh Harrison. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Call makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Turner, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Inside corner for a strike, and the count even 1-1. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Ildemaro Vargas, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third.
Now playing
Man at first with 1 gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Turner, the base runner at first with one out. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is going to go. A 2-run homer. Home run number 30 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base is empty with 2 away, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle. On to Chavis. And that ends the inning. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the top of the 4th. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. On the ground to first. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ball 1 there. Inside, and it hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Popped in the air, left field. Schwarber brings it in with a nice running grab. So the Nats leave a pair. They trail. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And a foul ball. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. Well struck left field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Abrams relay to second, but he's in there easily. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm grounded out his first time. Line to left. And foul ball. And the 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In there for strike one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Patrick Corbin looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. 0-1 now. On the ground to the left. Abrams gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Josh Harrison will hit next.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
New pitcher on here, Patrick Corbin.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And here is Kyle Schwarber. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. First and second, 2 down. And a foul ball left side.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
They take the force out. That's the inning. So 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. Welcome back, and it's Michael Chavis at the plate.
The first baseman, number 6.
The wind of the pitch.
Michael Chavis.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And that misses off the outside edge. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And here is C.J. Abrams. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one 95 to finish him off. And the Nationals gone in order. It's 5-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2.
Yeah, and has largely lived up to the hype. There hasn't been a more scrutinized ball player than Bryce Harper over the last 10 years. I mean, he's had a target on his back because of how well he did at a young age. But he's backed it up with a couple of MVPs and got his team to the World Series in 2022.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Out front, rip foul. The wide to kick the pitch. And fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The lefty to 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Alec Bohm, and no one can get there. 1 run across. Here comes Real Muto around third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now Brandon Marsh. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Can't glove it cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, 1 error. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Victor Robles. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Just off the outside edge. Meneses goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Oh, great stop. The throw. Boom. To second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see
A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. 9-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Phillies, Josh Harrison.
Second baseman, Josh
Harrison, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2008. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Call pulls it down, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner at the plate. This one chopped to first. Chavis fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Pitch misses. 1-0.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gregory Soto takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
In there, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Chavis now. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. 0-1 down. That one missed. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The 1-0. Foul ball. And he deals. And it is 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Got it. That's out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. And now the lefty. That one is upstairs.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Line drive, base hit. Vargas around third. Here's the throw to the plate.
Well done. Drives in the run. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Robles in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. And that's too high. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That's out number 3. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Harper now. Corbin back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws to first. Harper retired. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3. On the ground out to short. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Man at first. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. One back here in Philadelphia. We're at the top of the 8th. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Connor Brogdon.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And here it comes. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
1-2 now. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is out of here. An absolute blast to left. And they close the gap. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Call. The next to hit takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now it's 1-2. And that just misses. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
That's in there. 0-2. And that's outside.
1-2.
Call. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Man at first, digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. There's a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Turner to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Chavis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next one just misses. And that's ball 3. Right through there, got it. Good job at damage control right there. But the Nationals get one back on the solo homer. It's now 7-3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Here comes a pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Josh Harrison. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Marsh stands at first with 1 out. That one the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a simple soft liner in the center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Sean Doolittle will take over here. Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Marsh around third. 1 run is in. Harrison coming home. Throw cut off to third. In to score from first, and it's now a 6-run lead. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Schwarber now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground, right side. Chavis takes it to the bag, inning over. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, and no. Welcome back. And now, Lane Thomas.
The designated hitter.
Brogdon back to work. And a strike. And that's in for a strike. The 0-2. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46.
That one's in there, 0-1. Alvarado, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Turner with the throw to first. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Robles in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Just one strike away. And that one missing low. And a ball evens the count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that one is lifted in the air. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-3. The win was their 6th in a row. The Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-1. The Mets put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Giants 9-7. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Guardians 4-3. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-1. Mitch Keller earned the win, his 4th this season, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 5-3. Garrett Cole won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as the Yankees claimed the victory over the Cardinals 2-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 8-1. The Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-1. The Angels held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-0. The Oakland Athletics pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. The Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Seattle Mariners 3-0. The Rangers launched 3 home runs as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-0. They now have 6 straight victories. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.